And Senator, it's really a fascinating topic. I thank you for your work on that. I want to move on to cyber and ransomware attacks. As the top Republican on the Armed Services Cybersecurity Subcommittee, you've taken a hard line against foreign cyber attacks, including the Colonial Pipeline hack. Why do you think it took a ransomware crisis involving JBS for this issue to get more attention nationally?
I think because it directly impacted consumers, it impacted what we took for granted. First of all, with regard to the pipeline, there's a whole lot of consumers out there that got impacted because criminals that are in other countries were able to come back in and make a demand and actually short us our needed supplies. Same thing happened with JBS and the ransomware that was imposed on them. Here's what we've really got going on. I look back and I say, our country actually formed the United States Marine Corps when we went in and we found pirates that were in other countries back in the early 1800s. And they were taking on shipping that was impacting our ability to trade with other countries. We sent the Marines in. They went after pirates who were living in other countries. They had safe harbor in other countries. They took them out and they sent a message to the world saying, we don't care where you're at. If you're impacting free trade, if you're impacting the trade for our consumers in the United States of America, we're going to stop it and we're going to find you. Well, today we have pirates. They're cyber pirates. They're cyber criminals. They live in other countries. They have safe harbor in other countries. They use lots of different tools. But what they will do is come in with a ransomware. They'll find a way to get in because of either bad hygiene at the company, where people will look at phishing emails or so forth. These criminals will take a little bit of time, find their way into a system, put in software that has bugs in it that can control or manipulate that system. And then they'll go to the owners of the company and simply say, look, if you want your systems to operate, if you want to be able to move your products, your produce around or whatever, if you want to be able to continue to be able to do business, you're going to have to pay us a fee, a ransom. But in this case, they're using a digital currency, and the digital currency makes it a little bit easier for them to be able to take that money in many cases without being traced. In this particular case, they got caught. They did some stupid things, and they got caught, and that ransomware money was returned in one case. But I think that we have to still take on the position that if you've got these cyber pirates out there, if you've got these criminals that are in other countries, once we find them, we want to be able to go out and reach out and basically touch them and make it extremely difficult for them to do business or to be able to impact people in the United States again. You do have some silos here in the United States. First of all, the Department of Defense does not actively engage inside of our country. We don't want that to happen. We want our military to engage outside of our country or to protect against incoming attacks. We have the Department of Justice and the FBI and so forth, Homeland Security, that actually work within our country. Those agencies all have to work together in a coordinated fashion in order to use the offensive tools that are found within our Department of Defense to be able to go on out and find the individuals specifically and take them on. So it's a coordinated effort that has to occur.